Jared, you know what time it is? It's FabFitFun time! There wasn't much to talk about during this episode. Let's see what my fortune is. Well, Jared says he's not participating in this FabFitFun Snapchat.
Can't force it. FabFitFun won't allow this.
So Andy comes in and she's like, "Hello, Nick."
We used to do it all the time when Joe was in paradise, and like something bad would happen. But we're Joe. We would be like if something went against Joe's way, he'd be like, "I'm losing it," which is a George Costanza quote.
If someone were ever to say to me, like, define Jared in 2 words, I'd probably say, "I'm losing it!"
That'd be 3 words there, G.
I've never been very good at math, so. Am I the only one who feels that Nick has more chemistry with Andy than he has with any of the remaining women? I really hope that Nick's future fiance is not watching this, because maybe they're just not showing enough of their love. Nick does reveal something important in this powwow with Andy, and he's like, well, because I've gone through this so many times, I feel really guarded because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. It's almost like he doesn't want to lead these women on, so he's just not saying that much, he's not expressing that much, he's not being as touchy-feely as usual, because he's like, I've been there before, and it hurts so bad to think you're the one and you end up not being the one. Jared, do you have anything to say about Andy and Nick's powwow?
I think she should write a book about it.
Ding! The guarded thing was the only thing that mattered from the conversation with Andy. So, that's all I have to say about that. Jared, Raven just told Nick that she's never had an orgasm. How would George Costanza react to this news? What would he say? What would George Costanza say? You know, Jared and I, I feel like we've had a little bit too much togetherness, because I think he wants to kill me, and I'm getting on the verge of wanting to kill him. He seriously wants to kill me. Anyway, so as far as Raven goes, she's the only girl we get to really visit with this week. She's never had an orgasm. And let's be real, revealing that on national TV is way more awkward and explicit than having to talk about how you've never been penetrated. So you know how this is going to play out. They're going to make it seem like she had her first big O in the fantasy suite because Nick's ego, it couldn't get bigger. So they're like, what can we do to make Nick more obsessed with himself? The other big thing is that Raven tells Nick that she loves him, but the thing is, this is the first guy she's ever said, I love you to.
So that's a pretty huge deal.
We miss Corinne. Corinne. Also, this is pretty weird. So, Raven was with her ex-boyfriend for 2 years and they never said I love you. But now she's saying I love you in less than 2 months. Jared, how many times a day do you say jackpot?
72.
Well, that must mean your life is going pretty well. Jackpot, you're hitting jackpot so much.
Well, I say jackpot about stupid things like, hey, Seinfeld's on, jackpot.
In conclusion, Andy gave some lame advice, then Raven said, I love you, and then Raven was like, can we have a good time in this fantasy suite? And that's it for me until next week when we have to recap a 3-hour-long episode. Holy shit. Until then, please check out the I Don't Get It podcast. Jared is on again this week. We're talking about a really bad date and how many chances you give a guy.